Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Israel Brief. I'm Rolene Marks, wishing you all Chag Haatzmaut Sameach. Happy Independence Day, everybody. It is Israel's 75th year of independence. Yes, the country is over 3,000 years old as the ancient homeland of the Jewish people and 75 years young as the modern Jewish state. And how can we forget those incredible words spoken by David Ben-Gurion all those years ago when he declared the birth of the state of Israel open to receive all our communities from around the diaspora, and an appeal to the minority community like Arabs to work for the betterment of the state. Now, yesterday was a day of mourning across the country as Israel mourned our 24,213 fallen soldiers and 4,255 victims of terror. And what can only be described as something quintessentially Israeli and quite extraordinary is that switch over that happens between Yom HaZikaron to Yom Haatzmaut, when the whole mood of the country changes to that of deep introspection and grief, to that of absolutely flagrant celebration. And nobody does it better than we do in Israel. So last night at 8 o'clock, the torch of independence was lit. A national ceremony was held, and just really celebrations all over the country. Some cities had fireworks, a lot of them without sound, taking into consideration the trauma it causes for animals, as well as many of our armed force veterans who suffer from PTSD. Opening up the always anticipated torchlighting ceremony was the iconic Avigdor Kahalani. If you don't know his story, please go and research him. He is a hero of the Yom Kippur War. Sivan Ya'ari of the brilliant Innovation Africa also lit a torch, as did many others, Ultiferet Israel, for the glory of Israel. A really, really wonderful night with entertainment and, of course, food, because hey, that's what we do best. And this morning, waking up to the smell of barbecues or ala aish or braai whatever you call it in your country, Israelis took to the beaches, to the forests, to the gardens to engage in our national pastime, and that is barbecuing. Earlier this morning, the annual Bible quiz took place. It is really something that is watched by many Israelis, just in awe of the young people and their knowledge of Tanakh or Bible. And a huge mazal tov to Emunah Cohen. She won the Bible quiz. The president also gave out his annual certificates to 100 excellent soldiers, and I'm so proud to say that 3 WITSO graduates were amongst those receiving a certificate. But what we all look forward to, including myself, who was on the beach in Tel Aviv with a front row seat to watch the annual flyover. Over 100 different kinds of aircraft participated, including some from our allies, the United States, Italy, Germany, and the United Kingdom. I was absolutely enthralled by the F-35 doing maneuvers on the front of Tel Aviv beach at Bograshov. It's a stealth jet. You don't hear it coming, but boy oh boy, when it does announce itself, it announces itself full afterburners, full effects, lots of noise. I just loved every second of it. The beach shook. I was in heaven. And that was followed shortly afterwards by F-15s simulating dogfighting. Now, if you haven't watched Top Gun or Maverick or know what dogfighting is, that is like simulating the kind of battle that fighter jets engage in times of combat. Really, really amazing. There were helicopters, there were refueling jets, there were Hercules, there were a lot of really happy people. But this being a 2023, there was also a protest out at sea, a big yacht regatta, many taking to their boats and to their yachts, shouting Demokratia. This is an ongoing theme. It has been since January of this year. Many protesting and expressing their concerns about proposed judicial overhauls. Now, as Israel celebrates 75 years of independence, we have so much to be proud of, so much to be grateful for, but we do have challenges moving ahead. We still have the massive challenges that we face with Iran and their terror proxies, as well as ongoing anti Semitism in international institutions like the United Nations. Yesterday, convening a meeting of the Security Council where they discussed what they called the Palestinian question. Our ambassador to the UN, Gilad Erdan, said that despite the many efforts of Israel's delegation to the UN to have the date of the debate changed, it was an insult on such a sacred day to go ahead with it. He read the names of those who had fallen or were killed in terror incidents and lit a memorial candle before the Israeli delegation got up and walked out. We also have the challenges internally with great divisions between sectors of society, some pro-reforms and some anti-reforms. But what we have heard from our president, from our prime minister, from the RDF Chief of Staff throughout the last couple of weeks is please to work for unity. This is what we are all about, and when we are unified, we cannot be beaten. And in a short while, Yom Haatzmaut will come to an end. I think we will all go into a food coma, but I know you out there will all join me in wishing Israel Chag Haatzmaut Sameach. We wish you a happy, happy Independence Day. Now, this was echoed in the US House of Representatives last night in a vote of 401 to 19. Representatives voted in favor of recognizing and congratulating the State of Israel on 75 years. Congressmen and women have taken to social media to offer their congratulations. President Joe Biden has also said that he is still proud to be one of Israel's closest allies, and congratulations have poured in from around the world, from countries like Montenegro, Sri Lanka, Malawi, Australia, Switzerland, Hungary, Germany, Canada, and so many, many more. South Africans, no, I don't think we've heard from Cyril Ramaphosa with a wish of congratulations just yet. And also landmarks like the Empire State Building, as well as Niagara Falls and many other around the world, have lit up in the beautiful blue and white. So that's going to be it from me today. Don't forget to join me again tomorrow for your top stories. But in the meantime, please check out our original content at www.layoftheland.online. Our Facebook page is at Luttle's site. Our YouTube channel is at the Israel Brief. You guys know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe. And we're on Twitter at Lay of the Land 5. I'm Roline Marks, and wishing you all a lovely rest of your Independence Day. And I'll see you again tomorrow.